So the age requirements to participate in our pre-K program here at OES are students need to be 4 before July 31st. And so we actually have we have 15 morning spots and 15 afternoon spots for our preschool program. For kindergarten, starting ages or age requirements are they need to be 5 before July 31st. And same kind of premise, we have about 4 to 5 sections here at OES of kindergarten. So our screenings will be held, they're going to be held the last week of March, beginning on March 24th, I believe, and going through the end of that week. And the last couple of years have changed the format of the screenings so parents can call into the OES office and set up an appointment whether their child is going to be screened for pre-K or kindergarten. We're kind of intermingling the appointments during that week, and they will bring their child here to OES. We will have a handful of screeners or employees here in the building who will be completing the screenings, and the parents, when they bring their child for screening, they will just wait, and then we'll review results with them after completion of the screening. So when you arrive and bring your student or your child to their screening appointment, you'll want to have a proof of residency, and this can't necessarily be any old piece of mail. It needs to be some kind of a utility bill, or it could be like a satellite TV bill, something that has the actual address of the student where they are residing, written or typed on that piece of mail. They also need to bring along with them their birth certificate. We will make a copy of that for the student's permanent file. If they have the ability to bring in like immunization records, our nurses keep track of that and maintain those records. And so if you are able to bring immunization records in on the day of, that's certainly great as well. So what to expect on the day of screening. When you bring your child into their screening appointment, one of the first things to remember is the screener tool that we use is called the Dial 4, and it looks at 3 big areas. It screens students and looks at their skills or their abilities in the area of speech and language, also in fine and gross motor skills, and then the third area is just called concepts, but it's just asking the students some general questions about their awareness of the world around them and objects in their world, things like that. Please, on the day of your child's screening appointment, have them dress comfortably. They are going to be asked to skip, to hop, and to move around some, and we definitely want the students to be comfortable, and sometimes certain shoes are more difficult for those type of things. Whenever the day of your screening appointment, the appointment will typically last about, I'm going to say 90 minutes. Your child will be taken back and with the screener that is giving the Dial 4 to your child. And during that time, Miss Crystal, who is one of the secretaries here in the OES office, she is going to be working with you and will have you complete some enrollment paperwork, general forms and information that we need filled out in order to get your child put into our computer system. it's so important we do our screening appointments and we have that time available, because it's kind of a devoted time where we're focused on kind of going through that process. And again, we build in time on those days to go over results with parents, gives parents an opportunity to ask questions, and that information from both preschool and the preschool screenings and the kindergarten screenings, we use that information, and that helps us kind of put class lists together for the upcoming school year. And so it's very important, because that week is kind of laid out and we have those appointments available. We encourage anybody and everybody that has a child that age to definitely sign them up to have them screened. So our summer school is actually 9 days here in our district. It is going to begin the Tuesday after Memorial Day, which is May 31st this year, and it will run through that week and the next week. What that looks like, we actually for our students that we are screening that will be kindergarten age for the following school year, they are able to attend summer school here at OES. And we definitely encourage that for parents. One of the big things, OES is a very large building. And so when you are 4 or 5 years old, it can be kind of an overwhelming place because it's big, there's lots of people, there's lots of rooms, there's lots of places to go. And so we definitely encourage parents to sign their incoming kindergartners up for summer school, so that's 9 days that your child will get the opportunity to learn where the cafeteria is. They will learn the restroom expectations. They will kind of have an awareness of the hallway that their classroom the next school year will be in. And we try here at OES to make the summer school experience as much like the regular school day experience, especially for our little ones, so that they kind of have already learned those things and they know that and are that much ahead of the game going into the regular school year.